edit video.
You know, you were talking about that traffic plugin yesterday.
Yeah.
Well, apparently the main reason why it's free is because they can't get any data. They can't get their data from the likes of Flight Radar,
All right.
Flight Radar, and Flight Aware. Apparently, have both said um, they won't let them have their API.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh well. Let's see now then. I am allegedly live. Here we go. We are definitely live now. So let me mute that so nobody hears that, but they will hear you, Ash. Right. Okay, so hopefully you can all hear me, those of you who are about. I'm just quickly checking that we've got sound. I can turn down the desktop audio because it's not that important, but I can turn up the thingy, the mic. Right, so what we have here, first of all, we're at Heathrow, and this is Xplane dedicated, Xplane 11 obviously, and what we're looking at is live traffic, okay, which is an application that came out a few days ago, suddenly burst onto xplane.org, and a number of people have been trying it, because we've got lots of packages that we can use for when we're flying offline, but this is actually real traffic in real time, and I've got it set up at the moment at Heathrow, so you can see some aircraft moving around. There's this Shamrock 723, I think his label says, yeah. Is it 7? Yeah, Shamrock 723 A320. You can see it in the correct livery, and you can see the call sign in the aircraft. Over there, we've got Jet Airways. I've never heard of them, but that's it's a 777-300. In fact, I've never seen that livery before. Obviously, that's part of the Bluebell package. And then over there's a Airbus A330, A333, South African, I think. All of this is real-time traffic. Now, the problem we have with this package is that there's somebody just landed that is an A320, and it's, I can't see the label, Asiana Airlines that's just landed. It's a really neat package, but what we need to understand is, where does this package get its data from? Because this is real-time traffic, okay, so it's getting its data from OpenSky, and also it's getting information from the ADS-B exchange as well, and then basically all of this works on squawk codes. So when an aircraft is squawking or is using its identifier, those two sources, OpenSky and ADS-B exchange, they pick up the data, and it's used on things like Flight Radar 24, Nav, Air Nav, and a couple of other real-world packages that are used for tracking aircraft. Okay, so that's that data, and the guy who's developed this, and I'm not quite sure of his name, he's pulling that data from those two sources and he's injecting it into Xplane, as you can see here. Now, I don't know whether you can see this on the screen, I hope so, but you can see this stream of traffic coming in. So we've got British Airways A320, they're just about to land, and then behind we've got Etihad 710, which is a A359, then there's Speedbird 909 Uniform, which is an Airbus 319, and then there's another aircraft behind that, a 777-200 Speedbird 198. Now this is real-time traffic, so it's all coming in at this time. The A320 Speedbird 799 has just landed. Now you see this here, this aircraft coming in, that obviously is way wrong, and I've seen this happen before. That aircraft there may be in a hold, or maybe flying over, and the data package is wrong, so it's just flown straight through the airport. Okay, and that's where sometimes this package falls down, is that you get anomalies like that. But also, when it falls down, is, you see the aircraft that just landed, it's disappeared. So as soon as they stop the transponder code, then the aircraft will disappear if they turn it off. Or it might be something to do with the surface radar system. Now, Heathrow has got a surface radar system, and ADS-B exchange can pick that up on occasions. So here, for example, we've got this Turkish Airlines aircraft just holding there, obviously getting ready to taxi. There's this KLM 66 Quebec 737, which is overflying the area. Somebody else has just landed. Here we have the A319 Speedbird just landed. We'll watch this for a second, and I guarantee you it'll disappear. There you go. So obviously transponder's been turned off and it just disappears like that. Here we've got this 777 coming in, Speedbird 198, I think. Now you're probably asking me, why have I got labels on, or that's what you're thinking, why have you got labels on? Well, in actual fact, if you don't have labels on, it's really hard to find the aircraft, as you can imagine. So he's coming in to land. There's one there which is Iberia 3180. There'll be other aircraft behind that. And like I say, it's fascinating. It's fascinating to watch. But if you want to fly out of this, then obviously you've got to fit yourself in to a flow of traffic. Now, a short while ago, whilst I was fiddling about, there was 3 aircraft up here at the hold. Now they've all disappeared. Now, is that because they've turned the transponder off, or they've been given another code? I don't know, but they've disappeared. They will appear in the takeoff sequence. You can see Shamrock 723 there, Air France 49 Tango November. That may be going somewhere else, but on the ground here we have this A330 from Turkish Airlines taxiing out, and there's another one getting ready to taxi. So, like I say, it really is fascinating to watch, and it works to some degree. But I do believe that the developer is going to keep working on it. This is only a beta, by the way. This is a public beta. They've got Iberia 3180, Scandinavian Airlines 811 coming in behind. So you get it from GitHub, and I would say you'd be better off just going to xplane.org to get it. Okay, this is public beta version 09020190117. So it's been around for quite some time, although he's been working on it for quite some time, should I say. Now you do need the CSL package from Bluebell, so you get the Bluebell CSL package, and then you'll see all the aircraft in their appropriate livery, such as that Iberia that's just landed. And let me show you where it turns. So you install it. Let me show you properly. So you install it into your Xplane 11 resources plugins folder, and there you see it, live traffic. Okay, but you need to put the CSL, the Bluebell CSL folder, inside live traffic resources CSL. Okay, if you put it anywhere else, it won't work. And the instructions are very clear, but if you do make a mistake and put the CSL files inside export box, as you might think, then it won't work. Okay, so you install it into plugins, live traffic into plugins, yeah, and then in your live traffic resources folder you would put in the CSL, Bluebell CSL. I've got Airbus, Boeing, jets and props, and that's it. Okay, I mean there's all sorts, there's military, there's helicopters as well, alright, and other types of aircraft. Now then, having said all that, when you first load up Xplane, you need to make sure that you have disabled X squawk box 1, 2, 3. So you can see I've disabled X squawk box there. Otherwise, it won't work, because clearly X squawk box has been designed in such a way as that any other kind of third-party package that is handling aircraft, whether it be AI aircraft or real-time aircraft like this, X squawk box will stop that from working, and it does with this. Okay, so you have to turn X squawk box off. As you can see, that 777 just appeared up at the top there. So whether they just turned their transponder on, I don't know. This A330 from Turkish Airlines, they're still showing their code, so maybe they turned the transponder on when they started taxiing. I really don't know. We've got a 777-200 over here, and something down there. You see Heathrow Airport's quite busy, and there's traffic coming in. There's a Shamrock 030, I think, and then behind that is an A319 Speedbird 76 Golf Foxtrot. Okay, I see what it is now, because there's that. Oh no, that's an image. I thought it was the wings of that other aircraft. 777, I don't know where he's going. He's way out of. He's way off the taxiway there. Okay. There's Shamrock. It's really cool to see everybody in their own livery. Okay, right, so enough of that. Let's get back to what I was telling you. So in your plugins you have this menu, and when you go into it, you click on aircraft displayed, and it starts populating. It takes a minute or two, because what it does, it gets all the data and then it populates. Okay, so at the moment it can see 25 aircrafts. It's actually re-downloading the data because I asked it to. So it can see 25 aircrafts, but it's not displaying any just yet. And there's still, like just over a minute to buffer. So it, it buffers all the information. See that A319 there? As I move around, the data tag stays there because I've asked it to reload. Alright. You have some settings, and basically these are to do with labels, to do with the basics, sorry. So you click on show live aircraft, you could have it auto start, so it starts up as soon as you start Xplane 11. There are flight data channels. You've got Open Sky Network Live, Open Sky Network Master Data, and the ADS-B Exchange Live as well that I talked about. You could use historical data, so you could click on that and choose data from a particular time. Right, here we go. So there's 29 aircraft, it's displaying 7, it's displaying 9 now, 13, so it's displaying the aircraft, and you can see, don't know that call sign, but it's A319, behind it is Speedbird 323 Charlie. There's a 777 just pushing back by the looks of it there, taxiing. Then you've got aircraft labels, so you can put a whole load of stuff on your aircraft labels. All I've got is the IKO for aircraft type and call sign. I don't want anything else. I could, as I say, put transponder code, registration, ICAO operators code, flight number, and the route. There's a little point doing all of that. Just let me just show you. So put the route on. You should see it there on the Speedbird, LFPG to EGLL. Transponder code. We'll click that on, and the code is 40649F. It's a long code. Registration. So the registration of that is Golf Echo Uniform Yankee Kilo. It's really quite neat. There's some advanced options here which I haven't looked at. So maximum number of aircraft 50, maximum distance for drawing 5 miles or 5 kilometers. So that's, although you'll see the label a lot further out, it won't draw the aircraft until 5 kilometers. And then the CSL, enable pass to CSL packages, resources plugins, live traffic, resources CSL. So just load that, okay. And it's telling me that the package is successfully loaded up there. So really straightforward. The installation was a bit of a nightmare, but you know, we got the right. This is a good example. So that aircraft is drawn. That one just started being drawn then. Really good. Let's see what it looks like when it's a bit darker. Yep. So you see the aircraft lights. And if I had them drawn a bit further out, you would see, you know, a whole stream of traffic coming in, which is really neat. You spend ages watching this. Obviously, you can't fly online in VATSIM with this, but you can fly. So what you'd have to do, obviously, is you just have to sequence yourself out in between traffic, which might be a little bit hard. Because especially if they keep disappearing. Although I suppose if you got behind one that was taxiing and you just did your taxi as normal, you might be able to get out. Of course, Heathrow is a very busy airport. You might want to go somewhere else, I don't know. So like we've got one landing there and 2 aircraft inbound. 757 over there, I don't know what the heck that is. It might be an anomaly. Yeah, well, there you go. All good and well. Kind of looks fun. Yep, yes, that's quite true. A McShiggity pilot. What are we watching in Xplane? Well, if you've been listening, you'd know. This is live traffic. Also, it's on the title. It's a package that we can get from Xplane.org. Shows real-time traffic in your sim. It's really good fun to watch. Well, there you go. Short live stream, because I just wanted to show this. I wanted to show it the other evening. I was having trouble with my Streamlabs. See what's going on at LAX, shall we? Let's change location. Of course, you can change location to anywhere in the world. Oops, that's not going to happen. I'm not even sure I know what time it is at LAX. Track real time. Oh, it's 10:20 in the morning. Should be quite busy actually. Right, I'm going to get a drink. Very nice indeed. I'll turn the desktop audio up if I... oh, excuse me. So, let's do this. Well, that's weird. That's the first time I've been able to chat in Streamlabs. They've obviously sorted that out, because previously I couldn't even put anything in there. I could just read what was being said. can't actually see it myself. Ah well, that's good. That's good. Right, just waiting for KLAX to load up. If anybody is wondering whether it has an effect on frames per second, it doesn't. Doesn't affect FPS at all. And you know, excuse me. Still trying to figure out whether it's useful for watching or flying in. I don't think the data is reliable enough because obviously on taxiing. But I suppose it'd be good fun to fly in amongst the real world traffic, you know, flying standard instrument departures or standard terminal arrival routes. That would be pretty cool. Right. Come on, KLX. Right, here we are, KLX. So let's just get up here. So it's a buffering aircraft. And it's a little while yet. There's KLAX. It's not a very good representation of it. I'll have to get a better one. There's some crackers. This is just a default one, I think. In fact, I'm pretty sure I've got KLAX somewhere. One of my many downloads. So you can see up at the top it's it can see 93 aircraft. There's 46 seconds to go. It'll start displaying them. As soon as it starts displaying them, we'll have a look around and see what we can see. The aircraft that you can see on the ground, they're all statics. It can see 102 aircraft now, so there's a lot of planes around in this area. It's now displaying one. Don't forget, I think it's going to display a maximum of 50. Really? Whew. Radar box, that's the one. Nav, radar box, and a couple of others as well. I'm pretty sure that when this comes out of public beta, that there'll be a cost to it. I'm pretty sure of that, which is a shame. Okay, so we've got somebody there taxiing. Oh, British Airways. Oh, that's what we're seeing, but might not be. Here we go. ASA. I'm not quite sure who that is. They're inbound. There's traffic over there. A319. And we've got Delta Airlines A319 inbound also, so they're using both runways. Who is this? I'm not sure of this call sign. Oh, it's Alaska Airlines. So once again, good fun to watch coming in. I'm pretty sure you could set up a camera to follow each aircraft as well in X camera. He's low. He's down. He's short of the runway, or my scenery is bad. One of the two. And there's SIA over there. 777. This is a 777-900. And someone's taxiing out there. There's a GA aircraft over there, SR-22. Here he comes. He's going to land on the runway. No, we've moved Darrow. We're no longer at Heathrow. Hello. Hello. There we go. Touched. Oh, oh. My dog wants in on the action. He's a bit long. Shh. There we go, touchdown. So, quite a few aircraft around. Oh. And it kind of works, doesn't it? Who's, see, in the wrong place there. Okay, well there you go. As I say, it's short but sweet live stream. This aircraft coming in, oh right, and there's another one there. There's one taxiing out, I think. There you have it. Just zoom in. Aircraft all over the place coming into land. Very nice indeed. I'll change it to night time, can I? Nope. I'd have to do this thing of light. Customize. Take that off there, done. And let's have a look at night. There you go. So you can see the traffic quite a bit all about us over there, and there's traffic here inbound as well. So A319 HK. Southwest Airlines there, 737. 737 there from Southwest as well. Okay, that looks like a GA aircraft over there. Yeah, fascinating. Okay guys, well that's it. I'm going to watch some TV, so catch you all soon. Take care. Thanks for watching. And this was live traffic. You can get it on Xplane.org. Okay. Like I say, good fun to watch. And you find yourself, spinning around a little bit. So maybe it's just good to sit on the end of a runway and watch the traffic come down the ILS. Who knows? But it's pretty good. Have a nice evening or morning or whatever, wherever you are in the world, okay? Good night, and we'll see you soon. Cheerio.